I am talking about the datamine release dates for Shuri, Okoye, Alliance Wars, and a lot more with MobileGamer / OhMG. Now, you guys asked to be in this video, but I don't have any orbs for you guys, so can you help me start the video?
Yeah. Let's go smash it.
Yeah.
ValleyFlyin.
Hey, what's up all you Valley Maniacs? ValleyFlyin here. I am back. Welcome to the channel. And I am here with MobileGamer / OhMG. We are talking about all the latest news in the game. We got some data mines on Shuri, Okoye. We got some dates in the data mine too. Woof. Woo! We're gonna talk about all that. We got a lot to talk about, so let's start with the official stuff here. We got an official blog post last night with Juggernaut on the cover. So his raid is coming back. How do you feel about that?
I really need the gold, so I like the double raid win because the gold is important.
It is.
You know, when you hit 60%, I mean, really, I just need the gold. I do not like the time sync of the two raids along with Alliance Wars. It seems like a mess to do all three every day, all day long. And Juggernaut, I don't need Juggernaut. I think most people have a 6-star Juggernaut. I mean, I don't know.
I'm close to 7. I'm wanting that 7, so
yeah.
when Magneto comes back, I'm ready for him. So
Sure.
I'm happy for the shards also. I'm also happy for the gold, obviously. But you did mention the time, and it is a double-edged sword because these raids give us the resources we need, but it takes a lot of time, especially with these Alliance Wars. We're going to talk a little bit
Alliance Wars is
about
no
that.
joke. I mean, it's not like you can just pop into Alliance Wars and play your entire 10 matches. It's kind of like got you staggered, popping in every 3 hours to see where you're at. It's kind of a time sink, actually.
Yeah, it's a big time commitment, especially for the guys leading it. I want to give props to all the Alliance leaders out there that are leading these things. It's a big time commitment from you guys, so congratulations to all you Alliance leaders that are doing that. All right, Miss Marvel event is coming back. I think that got announced in-game. We talked about Juggernaut coming back, so double-edged sword there. We need these alphabet raids for the resources. I think I've really been hurting the past, what is it, a week and a half that we haven't had a alphabet raid?
I just unlocked Magneto, so I'm trying to get my Brotherhood, you know, so because it's so important to have Brotherhood, you know, whatever, offense, defense, mostly offense, right? But it's like you have to have a 150 to 180K Brotherhood team to be effective against some of these vital choke points in Alliance Wars against Defenders and Shield. You have to have Brotherhood, and I have no gold. I have no purples. It's just the way it is. I get it. So
well,
the beta
you better
raids,
get some of those because there is a more
right?
important reason that you need your Brotherhood.
What's that?
You need to be able to compete with the Smash, baby.
Yeah, yeah. It's a great blitz team, of course. A fast blitz team.
It is. You can just put that thing on auto, and it is my favorite blitz team right now. M'Baku Blitz. It is happening right now. We got word that it is happening again next Thursday. Yes, that's pretty much all there is to say about that, right?
He's somewhat an uneventful character. I can't see him being useful or effective in anything other a Wakandan team. He's not a good standalone character, in my opinion, at all.
Yeah, we really need the Legendary Shuri!
Unlike Minerva, she's like the best character on any team anywhere, right? At any star level, for any reason. I'm not, specifically Tech and Kree, but still, very good, very useful.
Minerva is instantly on my #1 character to avoid fighting, if I can. Yeah,
Minerva and Captain Marvel definitely are god tier status in my opinion, which is quite, we haven't had a standalone character in a while. Everything's been team composition, so those two are very nice.
We got word of the final piece, the final 2 pieces of this Wakanda team in the data mine. So this is a data mine. Everything can be subject to change, but we got some dates in this one. Okoye, available in a blitz starting April 18th. So that looks like the following Thursday after this M'Baku blitz. But you can recruit her by purchasing the Dora Milaje Orb. Am I pronouncing that right?
I have no idea.
All right,
I butcher names. You're asking the wrong person. English is my first language. I'm so sorry.
Alright, so she's coming to a blitz, and it looks like by the timing of this, she'll be available for purchase in an orb. You're probably buying it, right?
To make a video, and I'm not just I buy these orbs solely for people to see if they want to do it, and that's it.
Humanitarian. No, nothing.
Yeah, I guess it's for science. I don't know. I don't think I would buy these orbs ever unless if it wasn't for YouTube and making videos. I don't see the value in them, frankly.
Well, we got another big news coming, and the timing of this is weird. We were talking about this a little bit before we started recording, but Shuri, her legendary event requiring the Spider-Verse characters, coming on April 25th, lasting till April 30th. Now, we were talking about what else is happening this week. Do you want to let everybody know what is happening?
The biggest movie ever. Yeah, I don't know if it's the biggest movie ever, but
it could be.
I went to buy. Yeah, I went to buy the tickets on Fandango like the minute that it went on, and Fandango crashed. And I had to drive to my movie theater. We're talking like 9 in the morning, 10 in the morning, and I'm buying my tickets, and they're sold out, and Fandango doesn't work. And so this is the most significant Marvel, for sure, 100% most significant Marvel superhero. But I'm going to say the most significant movie probably of the year. And we're going to have a Shuri event. I don't understand this at all.
I love it. I love it.
So there's 3 things I don't understand about Shuri. First of all, I just want to put this out here. I don't know who she is. I mean, it's Black Panther's sister, right?
Yep.
Okay, well, I don't know her name. I never would have known her name if it wasn't for this game. I don't understand why she's the leader, and I don't understand why Spider-Verse is unlocking her. And now I don't understand why we're doing this event instead of something to do with Endgame. Endgame. It's the reason why I love Marvel. I love everything, but it definitely has to do with Infinity War for me. And my fandom of Marvel is kind of tied up in those movies right there.
Well, maybe this is a little spoiler. I know I joked a little bit about it with Howard the Duck for April Fool's Day, but could Shuri have a more important role in this movie? Should we rely on?
I hope not. Let's keep it to the original. Let's keep it to the original. Thor, Iron Man, Captain America, Black Widow.
I would agree.
Those Doctor Strange even's amazing. I really want the movie to go out on a bang and kind of close the door on Robert Downey Jr. because they can't just keep paying him all that money for every movie. They need to end the Avengers. And start over, like they do all the time, right?
Yeah, or it looks like they're shifting more towards some of these other characters, but I agree. You need one of those. It needs to be someone in the original Avengers movie to fix this thing and be the hero of this thing. I think that's needs to one of those characters. I don't care.
My prediction is 100% it has to do with Tony Stark. I mean, he is the MCO. Our Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. is the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He really is. So it has to do with him. And if it isn't, I think a lot of people will be disappointed.
Well, it was his movie that kicked off this whole thing. Everybody was surprised. Iron Man's good? Is that a good movie? And everybody's, it's a great movie.
Is that a good movie? What's wrong with you? Of course it's a good movie.
Well, at the time. Remember at the time?
Oh, yeah.
When you're thinking, Iron Man, they're making an Iron Man movie. And then everybody's like, oh, it's such a good movie. So, he's the star of the whole MCU right now for me and for you and for many people. They're talking about a Dark Dimension rework coming. They've talked about that, but now we got info of the in-game message and the datamine. No release on this yet, so they haven't done the rework. And for a lot of people, were wondering when they were getting these rewards, these makeup rewards, and I guess that's why.
I'm actually decided to go through it the second time around, and I have a real good strategy tip for the Dark Dimension. You want to hear my top tip for the Dark Dimension?
Does it have to do with anything with Nick Fury?
No, it has to do with autoplay. I do it while I will literally get in the car, load up the Dark Dimension, load up a team,
Shield. I recommend Shield.
Away.
Shield on auto does very
Defenders,
well.
Somebody with Minerva. Not Minerva, because I don't have Minerva at 6 stars, but something with Night Star. I mean, just any one of those sustained teams. And, and then when I get to my destination, I look at my phone, and if it's Shield, sometimes it's still playing, which is kind of interesting, right?
Yeah. Last thing at the data mine, sorry. 2 times Spider-Verse shards for this Shuri event. The Legendary Shuri is coming, and we need Spider-Verse, so...
Who can you farm? There's no. That's only going to help with Green Goblin. That's it.
Goblin. That is the thing. How are you doing for your Shuri farming?
I'm gonna have to Green Goblin and Carnage. Now Carnage So I'm using anything I get out of the war store is for Carnage.
For Carnage.
And that is challenging because those are not in abundance. The shards.
I'm doing the opposite with Pyro because I want to try to get 7-star Magneto next time around. So I'm doing the opposite
but
with Pyro,
I'm not.
but, yeah.
I definitely would prefer to have a complete Wakandan team at any power level, just to have another team for Alliance Wars, 100%. Especially a defensive team would be fantastic.
I agree. I'm looking forward to that Wakandan team. Your general thoughts on Alliance War right now? We've played through a couple wars right now. How are you feeling about this mode? Good, bad, indifferent?
Okay, so for anytime there's a new game mode, there is usually a group of people that hates it, and a lot of people that were perhaps looking for a reason to quit the game end up quitting, and I've seen that in my alliance, and I've been hearing about that, right?
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, wasn't really looking forward to this mode, but now that I've played it, it's very well done.
I
actually
agree.
very much enjoy it. There's a lot of depth to it. It's more complicated than I thought, and it's smart. And I'm hoping that the novelty of playing it right now doesn't wear off. I'm worried about it becoming a grind and a time sink, but for right now, I very much enjoy it. I think it's just brilliant, actually.
I would agree. I think it is very, very fun right now, but I could definitely see that grind and that monotony coming, because on Thursday we had this awesome war so close. We were all watching the clock, and I'm like, wait a minute, we got to do this whole thing again tomorrow. I was like, oh man, and I was like getting off that high of like, oh, we got to start preparing for this next war, and it's happening a little quicker than I would like, but other than that, I do like the game mode and the communication that it brings.
I can't imagine. I mean, if you play Blitz and Alliance Wars and 2 raids, goodness. I mean, what do they want from us? My goodness.
Blood.
What do they want
blood.
from us?
Give them blood.
I would prefer that this mode was more infrequent and 1 or 2 times a week, and the rewards
and
were
up the
higher.
rewards, exactly.
There's some problems with Alliance Wars, it's on a competitive guilds. I mean, 23 versus 24, that's what we've been doing, is not that fun. Switching alliances is nearly impossible now to do it without missing large chunks of content, because pretty much, if you don't want to miss out on your raid rewards, you have to switch guilds only on a Monday afternoon once every 2 weeks, but
or every week,
the war
because
start time, right? And
you got it's complicated.
It's complicated in your war start time, and so if you're one of the guilds that chose the earlier war time, that means that I'm gonna have to miss out on a day on war. It just wasn't well thought out with, and having the war day start on Monday does not help the people that need to change guilds at all. It's just terrible.
Which is another argument for pushing this thing back to 2 times a week or once a week and upping the rewards, because I do like it, but I can't see myself getting burnt out. And then there's issues like you talked about. That's not good, because the following week, after we get the rewards for this, is the rewards for the raid season rewards. So it's every Monday we're getting some kind of rewards. It's very tough for people to switch alliances.
So when do we switch guilds?
Exactly.
Or how do we switch guilds without taking a severe penalty in some way?
Yeah, exactly. Which is why, again, pushing this back would make sense. The once a week or twice a week. So hopefully they hear feedback, and we'll take some of that into account.
Yeah, just answering the question of, if I don't want to miss out on tons of rewards, when is the correct time to switch guilds? I just want that answer, and I don't think that they thought about that at all.
It was not thought through.
No.
All right, so I'm having fun with it. The only other problem I'm hearing besides this one was matchmaking for some alliances. Now, our alliance has gotten lucky, and we've been pretty close in collection power, but I know some people have been very, very mismatched, and this mode has really sucked for them. So the matchmaking is another thing I hope they fix to make that a little more even. So that's about it. I got one thing to show you. I saw this on Twitter. They rated the top Marvel mobile game YouTubers, and they got me at 10. They got you at 7. We're the only Strike Force guys on this list. The rest of them is Contest of Champions, and then Cinecalix from Future Fight. So
well, so you made the list, I made the list. That's a big deal, I suppose.
It's an honor, and it's all because of you guys. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash on that like button, subscribe, Hulk fist bump. I will see you next
Smash
time.
twice.
No. What? Odd numbers, right? Is that how it works?
3 times.
3 times. 3 times, baby. I will see you next time. Thank you. OhEmGee Mobile Gamer. Check out his channel. ValleyFlyin out.